I'm Patty Teal, and I'm here with Beth Amin and Dr. Gloria Kaye, who's starting a show where she'll be doing live healing, which will be absolutely amazing. If you're from Santa Barbara, you may already be familiar with Gloria and her work. She's been a longtime resident. She's an amazing healer, but you don't have to be in Santa Barbara to take advantage of her amazing healing ability because she does a lot of remote healing, and she's gotten better and better at it over the years and is really quite renowned. So I'm going to turn this over to Gloria and let her talk to us. And eventually, when we do this, we'll be asking you to call in. And if you have any aches or pains that you'd like Gloria to work on, or even a more serious issue, she can work with you right on the air, which is a pretty bold thing to do. But obviously, she knows that she really has the ability to make a difference. So, hi, Gloria. Welcome.
Patty, what a delight to be here.
It's been a long time dream, yes.
Long time dream. So who's up first?
Well, let's see. I have had a pain, so I'll go first. Gloria has worked on my back over the years, and I'm not a spring chicken anymore, but this is amazing. When I was in my late 20s, my pain in my back was so bad that it was even hard for me to look behind me and drive my car. I had lifts in my shoes because of a scoliosis thing, and I rarely have any pain in my back. So I will say a lot of my problem right now is probably not enough stretching and too much sitting at a desk and that kind of thing. But it's kind of, Gloria, my right lower back, almost down to my bottom there, where it's maybe stemming from somewhere else, but it's been not comfortable.
So is it in the middle of your buttocks or lower than that?
It's not really down in my buttocks. It's just above on the right side.
I look to see the imbalances. So I'm in there now. I don't know if you have any sensation, but people can frequently feel a vibration or warmth, or sometimes they feel no particular experience with this, except they feel better. But anyway, I'm in there. And
maybe a tingling, yes.
So when I say I'm in there, that means I had a visual on that area, and I'm actually directing energy to that area. So I'm going to continue with that for a moment, and we'll see where it takes us. And a lot of times I will wander around the body, but since this is so specific, and since you're always in such great shape, I can just be very specific with this. So it's intensifying. Do you have that experience? No.
I actually feel a tingling all through my whole back, the upper back as well, which I kind of suspected it actually might be stemming from somewhere further up, even though I was feeling it down there. So I'm just kind of feeling it radiating, tingling.
So that's a very good point. So I was focusing on one area, but the energy will absolutely go where it needs to go. So obviously in your body, it needed to travel a bit. You feel a warmth in your body?
I do. It feels very good. And I've actually sat in on some of your sessions before where she could be working on somebody else, but just to be in the room, you can feel the energy for sure.
Right. So I want to assure listeners and viewers that I act as a conduit, and my ego needs to be out of the picture, even though it's such a beautiful experience. So what I do is just to follow my intuition, follow my psychic eye, and actually get feedback as things are going on. My goodness, your face is changing. Can you feel that in your face? It's relaxing.
No.
What I'm going to do now, I'm going to leave your back and I'm going to go to your face. And if you dropped a plumb line from the middle of your eyes to your cheeks, that's where I'm going to be. And that also helps with sinuses. We didn't talk about any sinus issues, but I'm just going to get in there for a moment. There you go. And
that's good. I have had allergies and puffy eyes, so make me look good. I like that. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm in there now. And as you can see, this works very, very quickly. The transference of energy using remote healing just puts me in awe. When I do hands-on, I'm very delighted to help someone, but when I see the results of remote healing, I just have my mouth hanging open very frequently. So I'm in there now. If you want to touch the puffiness in your eyes, you'll see it's gone down. Can you feel
Oh,
it?
good. I think so. Yeah.
So I'm going to
Yeah,
be there.
it's amazing.
It is amazing. I am in
Hmm.
absolute, as I said, awe. Now I'm going to go to the very top of your head.
Kind of just, I guess tingling is about the closest thing I could say to what it is, and just kind of
Right,
around around my, almost like your aura feels tingly.
right. So uh, if I were to do hands-on, I would tell you that this works cellularly, that cells are reorganized, regenerated, or dispersed. I believe the same thing happens with remote healing. So in your case, we started with the pain in your back, and we kind of reduced that pain. So that was a kind of reorganization, but it works so quickly, it has to be cellular. Now, do I have evidence of this? Just imperial evidence. People feel better. But I would like to direct people to my website, which is just my name. And on the homepage, there's an awful lot about me, including the work that I did in a lab in which a physicist used infrared to capture the energy from my hands and how that gets transferred. I believe a very, very similar thing happens with the remote healing. Okay. Is there anything else you'd like me to address? How are your shoulders?
They're better. I think I'm a little, just stiff in general, but I think this has definitely been helpful. So, and I know we have dear Beth Amin with us, and she also has an amazing show on Hub for Humanity, helping people to take really amazing steps to live a joyful life, full of life, like she is. But I think she has a cold, but I'll let you report her troubles to you, and you can work on her.
Very good. Thank you, Patti.
Thank you.
Hi, Gloria.
Patti. Beth, how are you?
I'm doing great. I have definitely a thing or two I'd love you to check into, but I was just curious about your process. It seems like so natural. You don't really even do anything or try. Do you actually go beside yourself like some channelers, or do you just hook in, or do you have any process that you do in order to
Yes, I identify the areas that need help.
uh-huh.
I begin there, and that's the process. So what I do is I tune in. I don't like to. I don't like to do a session without someone telling me what it is they'd like me to address, and that's it. So it's your sinuses and the cold or allergies, whatever.
Oh, okay. So you don't really do anything. You just think of the area and then it happens.
I see it. I
You
see it.
see it. So it's a
Yeah,
visual.
it is a visual for me. And again, it's using my psychic eye. Yeah.
And you
So
see blockages or energy, or what is it that you see?
I just see areas that need attention.
Oh, that are out of balance. Do they look? Is it a feeling? I'm just so curious.
Okay, let's see. Is it a feeling? No, it's all visual for me.
Visual. So you
And
must see color or blockage or energy that needs is out of something or
let me tell you what I'm seeing with your
okay.
sinus. Okay? So I don't consider blockages an issue because that seems to impede progress, when you think you have a blockage. So I just like to smooth the area and get it so that it's receptive to the energy and then make changes. So I'm in your sinuses right below your eyes. I don't know if you have any sensation, but what it is, it's like clearer now and brighter. That's my experience having been in there. Can you feel a difference in that area?
Well, I feel good. That's for sure. Do feel brighter. I did just have a cold the last few days since this is, the end of it. So you went right to where I was congested for sure.
Okay. So why don't I work on your sinuses a little bit? And this is a really good example. Sometimes people think they need to come to me with a horrific complaint. Colds count.
Colds
So
count. Good. And I do
colds,
have one related thing in my, on a new crown that I got that I'd love to have you as long as you're in that. You're right there.
And what's the issue with the crown?
Well, I just had a new crown put on, and it was a new dentist, and maybe there was a whatever, but it's sensitive to cold, and I've never had that experience before. So there might be the nerve didn't like what was done. So I just would love for you to go in there and see if it's going to be okay, if it could clear. That would be a really big thing for me.
Okay, we'll do that. Just
Thank
tell me
you,
what
Gloria.
tooth it is. Is it a molar?
I'm sorry? A molar, yes. All the way in the back, the furthest one.
Is it your wisdom tooth, or are they gone?
I don't think I have wisdom teeth. It's just that last one on the left back of my mouth.
I got it.
I
So
think
what
it's a
I'll
molar.
do, so this is an issue. And what I like to do is go to the main area of complaint, which would be your tooth rather than the sinuses, even though that's annoying. I do that after I've enlivened the body. So what I'm going to do is continue to work on your sinuses just for a little bit, and then I'll go to your tooth.
Uh-huh.
Now I'm going to go to the jawline, because, you know, it's so invasive to have a crown or root canal. I mean, I'm not saying it's not necessary, but it really is invasive. You keep your mouth open and it's all contorted. So I'm just going to make an adjustment in the jaw. It actually can affect the bite adversely. Have you noticed that?
Yes, I just never thought I should never have really had it done. My tooth just had a little crack, but I went, oh, I'll listen to the doctor, you know, but it's been definitely an adjustment I'm out. And
Sure. Okay. So right now what I'm doing, I'm looking at the jaws, I mean the jaw on either side. And I just need to be there for a moment or two. Here you go. And so this, and just generally, if anyone has TMJ, this is the easiest way, as far as I'm concerned, to make a correction. And I'm not practicing medicine or dentistry. I'm just working energetically, helping people to be more aligned. Now, just gently bite down and see if there's a difference in the alignment in your mouth.
might be, I definitely feel energy in this area.
Okay. So
Lighter, you know, like some lightness in my head.
So if you just bite down to see, you know, how you're aligned, how does that feel? It should feel a little different.
Well, I guess I would have to press down on something. But it feels good. Yes, it definitely feels good.
Okay.
And maybe I was out of alignment in my jaw.
Of course.
Absolutely.
I mean, intervention, that happens.
Yeah,
So
and the stress of it. I was like, why did I do this? You know.
Right. So I'm going to get in there now and address the crown.
Thank you.
Do you ever get the crown adjusted? Did they use that little blue strip where they check? I think it's a little high. I'm not sure I can adjust it energetically, but I'll try.
I could have, I think I need to have it go in too, but maybe you can.
All right, I'm on the tooth now. Wow, that tooth took a beating.
Yeah.
I'm still there. So again, you asked me what my process is. It's more a visual thing for me, and I can see the changes, and I can see, you know, I can see the changes, and I can see when there's been a resolution. But I generally check in with the person I'm working with to see if what I'm seeing is actually the reality. Oh, we're getting close. Do you have any sensation in that tooth now?
No, but I can feel this whole jaw energy, like being energized, and definitely my head being energized. You know, here, the back.
Yeah, right there. You know, you can help me by placing your hand under your jaw on the left side. Yeah, just a little bit. So yeah, right there. So what happens, sometimes I will ask a client to act as the conduit. So you might even start to feel a little energy in your hands. It should be a very light touch, what you're doing. Can you feel that? Not yet. Here we go.
Yeah.
You're actually working as the conduit.
Oh, wow.
Oh, this is
Working
good.
with you, Dr. Gloria.
Okay. All right, give me another few seconds.
Poor little thing.
So what's happening, I can see it really entering there and doing its job, which we love. Oh my. Whoa. Sometimes I know I sound like I'm having a party of one.
No, I feel it. I feel it in the center of my tooth.
Oh, you do? Okay, great. I'll stay there for a little while. And one of the points I'd like to make is that, you know, this process is so quick, and people angst, in my opinion, very frequently needlessly. And so I've been asked, what does needless mean? It means if in a short time I can reduce your pain, your distress, whatever's going on for you, then in my opinion, it's needless for you to suffer, whatever the situation is. Okay, just a few more
Can you
seconds.
see if my nerve is okay or if he's damaged it? Hopefully that'll come back.
I'm not sure I can see it, but tell me what you're thinking about.
Well, they say that there's a nerve in there that was absolutely just fine before the guy. It was fine in the temporary, but I'm not sure about his particular skill level, or maybe my response to him is what I'm feeling. But when he put the crown on, all of a sudden it was sensitive to cold and achy and chewing. And I understand that the nerve can be affected, and that's what creates the sensation of the challenges with cold, and that the nerve gets squished from the crown, and you know, many things can happen. So if the nerve dies, in my perfectly healthy, fabulous, fine tooth that was there, then you know I have to go for further procedures. So
you call me.
I don't want to do that.
Call me. I want to be your first line of defense. I can't tell you if it's damaged, but I can do a little work on it. How's that?
Yes, okay. That's good. I trust you more.
Well, I can't hurt you, you know. Again, this is a good point. There's nothing that I can do that would adversely affect anything, any of your complaints. So I'm just going to tool around there a little bit on the tooth. Here you go. Okay, that's pretty good. So that's a little different than what I was doing before. All right, I think we got it. So,
awesome.
So we've known each other forever. So
forever.
Contact me and I'll just do a little more if necessary.
Oh, that's so generous and so awesome. This is the first time you've worked on me in all these many years.
I know, isn't it amazing?
I'm so grateful. What a nice gift. Sunday afternoon, I get a gift. I'm just sitting here. It's really awesome. Thank you, Gloria. I feel it. I feel my nose is a little clearer too.
Just a little bit?
Yeah, it's clear. And there, my head seems to be sort of zinging, so that's a good thing. I mean, in a good way.
I'm just
like it was energized.
You should feel very, very clear. So let me just get into the sinuses again for a moment, because this works rapidly. Okay. All right. Are your sinuses a little clearer now?
They seem good.
Yeah, your voice is better too.
Voice is better, yeah.
Well, it was great to connect with you, and thank you.
Thank you. What a gift. Thank you so much.
So thank you, Gloria. This is a great little demonstration and a little preview of what your show will be like. And soon we'll have a certain time and people can tune in and you can just help one person after another. It's going to be great.
Works for me. I'm very excited about it.
Oh, it's going to be great. What are we going to call it? Just Healing with Dr. Gloria Kaye?
Goodness, I don't know.
Well, we can think about it.
Yeah.
It will be Remote Healing with Dr. Gloria Kaye, but whether you want to call it something else or not, that'll be up to you.
if anybody has any ideas, they can let us know too.
That's right. That's right. How would they contact you, Gloria?
My email address is drgloriakay@aol.com. And also my website is just my name. So if you want more information, you can go to my website.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.